The news is out. Gordon Shedden is back in the Kwik British Touring Car Championship for 2022, and an exciting year because it's the first year of the hybrids. Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, obviously a big change up in the regs. We've had these different evolutions from, from Super 2000 then into, the NGTC era, if you want to call it that. But, for the last kind of 5 years, the rules have been pretty stagnant, pretty similar. And this is a chance for the engineers to get their teeth into something different. And it's, the hybrid system will provide a different way of racing. And these new rules allow, drivers and teams to, I guess, make their strategy over the weekend a little bit different. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's an exciting time.
Now the Scottish fans are going to be delighted that you're back. We're delighted that you're back. Team Dynamics and Matt Neal, they must also be delighted that you're back because it's like a homecoming for you again with those guys. It's happy home there, isn't it?
It is, and we had a little bit of ups and downs last year, but still finished 6th in the championship in a year that we would class as a bad year. And it kind of just, I guess, shows where our expectations are and where we strive to be. And Dynamics is my second family. I've been there for so long, and the plan was always to continue. And it's great to kind of get that over the line for this year. But the expectations are high. We've done a lot of work over the winter. We've got new cars, and we've got to try and start on the front foot with this with this hybrid technology for sure.
And it's yourself and Dan Rowbottom back, and Dan Rowbottom, a proven winner like yourself. What's your relationship there like?
It's great. I mean, I think a lot of people doubted what Dan was capable of at the start of last year, but to acquit himself the way he did, obviously dominated the Jack Sears and won that. A couple of pole positions and, and a win last year really kind of, got him that bit of confidence early on, and he carried that throughout the year. So, he'll learn again over the winter. Obviously slightly different when it's a new car this year, or a new, thing to kind of get our head round. But, he fits in really well. He's a funny guy and a guy that I kind of get on well with, and obviously he's fast as well. So it's a good teammate to have for sure. Yeah,
it's good having a fast teammate, and obviously for us here at Knockhill, it's a special year. This is the 30th anniversary for the touring cars coming to Knockhill. A lot's happened up here in 30 years of touring cars. What are your main memories throughout the course of the years?
I mean, there's so many, isn't there? And you kind of forget, wow, 30 years. So it would have been like the Listerine BMs, wouldn't it? 92 was the first year. Tarquini barrel rolling the Alpha, which was, infamous. And all the way through the ages, super touring, and it's little things you remember, isn't it? Like John Cleland standing on the side of the door waving to all the crowd when they used to do the parade lap with all the road cars. To some amazing racing. We've had some crazy races over the years, some real exciting stuff. But above all, just the enthusiasm of the crowd has been pretty insane. Knockhill comes to life when we get the crowd, and I remember obviously being here as a kid. Growing up watching Cleland, David Leslie, Anthony Reid standing in the queues for autographs from them, and Soper and Winkelhock and people like that. And now it's pretty special to welcome the crowd back, and hopefully we'll get these autograph sessions back on the road again, and there'll be the next generation of kids coming up who look at today's drivers, and we'll see on the grid in years to come. So that's pretty cool.
Now, we both stood on the bankings and watched, we were young men at the time, young boys. Matt Neal was actually racing at that very first on your team, boss. That might not go down too well. But there's talk that he might be the third car for Dynamics. Can you shed any light on that? Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not been decided yet. There's a lot to go through. I mean, Matt would be a phenomenal, final part of that jigsaw puzzle, if you will, to make the three cars. But how that ends up being, I don't know. That's up for Matt and the team to decide. But if he's in the car, he'll be a great asset. If he's out the car, he'll be a great asset as well. What he brings in experience through the headphones as the race weekend goes on, and also kind of behind the scenes technically, and and gelling the team together is just something that you can't buy. So yeah, in either situation, it'll be a big positive.
That's quite interesting you should say that, because last year in the commentary box he was standing with myself and Dr. Robert Johnson with the radio speaking directly to you, and he got animated quite a few times. What was he saying to you, or can you not repeat this?
He gets a bit excited. Well, he lives every, Team Dynamics is his team, and he lives every lap that the cars do. So from the moment he leaves the car leaves the pit lane until they come back in, he's living every lap, and his passion is just as strong. Even when he wasn't in the car driving last year, to make sure that we did the best possible. And of course, he's seeing the situation unfurl from a different point of view, not from an engineering point of view, but from a driving point of view. So to be able to get that live input is kind of special. It's just sometimes you got to filter it a little bit.
There's a few times we had to quieten him down in the commentary box because he was shouting that loud. But no, good stuff. Great to watch. And there you go. The news is out. Flash is back for 2022 in the Kwik Fit British Touring Car Championship. Go to knockhill.com. Go and pick up your tickets and come and join us for our 30th anniversary event. We can't wait. It's going to be special. And Flash, congratulations. Good stuff.
Cool. Look forward to it.